Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to my garage. It's about 98 degrees outside right now. We're in the middle of a heat wave in New England, so a lot more comfortable area to do my next mod, which is upgrading the coil packs and the spark plugs in the GTI. This is really in preparation for going stage 2. I'm at stage 1 right now. The car is at just about 25,000 miles. I'm sure the coils and the spark plugs that are in there now are still perfectly fine, but you know, just reading stuff online to prepare for a stage 2 tune, I just thought that I would get ahead of it and switch to the APR coil packs along with some NGK spark plugs. These are what are they called? They're 1 degree or 1 step colder than stock, so very highly recommended for tuned engines. So it should be a pretty quick video. I know I said that with my last video. It didn't turn out to be that quick. But let me get the engine cover off. Let me reposition the camera and let's get started. All right, with the engine cover off, we're looking at a total of 8 nuts to remove the coil packs. The first 4 hold on the ground wires, and then the second 4 removes the coil packs. What I like to use is, because these two can be stuck together and they can kind of twist, and twisting the, I've already removed these, but you can twist the ground wire, is I have a very thin wrench here that I like to hold the bottom nut stable while I get the top one out. All right, with all those nuts out, we can remove the ground wire. I like to keep this nut in until I have these popped out, because everything is a lot more stable with these in while I'm having these popped out. These are kind of difficult. This is all connected together, so this is almost like one piece. I've already loosened this one, but you press on this area right here. It kind of sucks with your bare fingers, because it can leave a dent, so I put gloves on. But you just got to work your way back and forth and remove this as an entire piece. Okay, so after these are out, these 2 middle ones may be a little bit more difficult because this is holding everything forward. So I loosened these up so I can take them out by hand, so I don't lose any of them. All right, I got my gloves back on to give me a little more grip with these coil packs. You're going to want to lift them straight out. They're probably going to be a lot to wrestle with, but as long as you take your time, they should come straight out. Yeah, right. Okay. 1. Well, that last one was a bitch. It broke off on me. The other 3 were relatively, well, they weren't easy. They were difficult, but at least you're able to put your fingers around somewhere to grab it. Here, I wasn't able to actually grab the head of the coil pack, and then it just popped off and left this on the inside. But needle nose pliers, I got them out. Okay, I've got my magnetic spark plug socket here. Let's get down here and break them loose. You got it? I got it. Okay. Well, that doesn't look that bad. But again, only 24,000 miles on the car, so let's get the rest out. Good. Okay, and spark plug holes look pretty clean. Let's get the new ones in. All right, time for the install. The new spark plugs, they all come pre-gapped. I'm just going to put each one in and hand tighten them down for now. All right, I have the new coil packs out. I like to put a little bit of dielectric grease at the end of each one before install. Okay, so we'll push each one down until they are seated. Insert back in the bolts. Okay, the ground wires are on and everything is tightened down. I believe the factory torque is 8 nanometers. My torque wrench doesn't go down to 8 nanometers. So I tightened everything up best I could, not to over tighten, and we're done. Okay, well, that was pretty straightforward. Was it easy? Sure. Getting the actual coil packs out, the original coil packs out, the leverage that you need to get your fingers up underneath and to pull straight up while you're leaning over the front of the car was kind of difficult. And especially the last one, because there are a couple components that you can't get a second set of fingers underneath to lift up. So that was kind of difficult. And as you probably saw, I broke one of the coil packs. So the new ones went in perfectly fine. Everything sounds great. That I need this type of an upgrade? If you consider it an upgrade, the spark plugs are a little different. The APR coil packs are a little different. But it's really just preparing for stage 2 in the near future. Those spark plugs that came out, they looked perfectly fine. The coil packs look perfectly fine. But it was just something that I've been wanting to do before I push any more stages. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time.